خیریت سے ہیں، اللہ سب کو سلامت رکھے۔ آج بہت بڑا میچ پاکستان ورسس انڈیا، اس کے لیے لائیو آ گیا ہوں۔ آپ کو لائیو دیکھنے کا یہ موقع مل رہا ہے تو اس سے فائدہ اٹھائیے، چینل کو سبسکرائب کریں اور میچ کا لطف اندوز اٹھائیے۔ پاکستان ورسس انڈیا انڈر 19۔ پاکستان نے پہلے ٹاس جیت کر فیلڈنگ کا فیصلہ کیا ہے۔ پاکستان کے پچھلے میچ میں بہت ہی شاندار اور عمدہ کھیل کا مظاہرہ کیا۔ پاکستان ورسس اور انڈیا نے ایک میچ کو جیت رکھا ہے اس ورلڈ کپ میں۔ انڈیا کے اوپنر کریز پر آ چکے ہیں۔ پاکستانی ٹیم اپنی فیلڈنگ کو ترجیح دیتے ہوئے فیلڈنگ پر جاتے ہوئے اگر میں نے آواز کھولا ایشو متھیر غالباً اس کا نام ہے، اوپنر ہے۔ علی رضا رائٹ آرم فاسٹ بالر۔ حذیفہ لانگ پر موجود ہیں۔ پہلی بال اچھی بال سیدھا فیلڈر کے ہاتھ میں، اچھی بال تھی علی رضا کی۔ پچ بظاہر تو اچھی دکھائی دے رہی ہے، لیکن کھیلنے والوں کو زیادہ پتہ ہے کہ اس کا کیا نتیجہ نکلے گا۔ اچھی بالنگ ہے، لین پہ لین وکٹ بال کرتے ہوئے۔ اچھی کور ڈرائیو، لیکن ایک رن کا موقع تھا، ایک رن بنایا 4 بالوں کے بعد، ایک اوور کمی کیے، 50 کے 49 اوور رکھ دیے گئے. واہ جی واہ. اور اپیل، زوردار اپیل، لیکن امپائر کی طرف سے کوئی اشارہ نہیں ہے. اچھی اپیل، کافی دیر تک اپیل رہی تھی. ایک بھائی آ چکے دیکھنے کے لیے. بھائی آپ کہاں سے ہیں، بتا سکتے ہیں کیا؟ لائک سبسکرائب ضرور کیجیے گا. زوردار اپیل تھی. اب یہ کہ ریویو لیتے ہیں کہ نہیں، لیکن مجھے لگتا ہے کہ نہیں. اپیل بہت زبردست تھی. لگتا ہے بال تھوڑی سی دور ہے یہ بیٹ سے، اس لیے کنارہ نہیں چھو سکی. لاسٹ بال اوور کی، ایک راند ہے ابھی تک. علی رضا دوڑے، امپائر کراس کیا، بال کی، پھر کور ڈرائیو، بہت عمدہ شاٹ، لیکن عمدہ فیلڈنگ، خوبصورت فیلڈنگ، کسی رن کا موقع نہیں. بہت خوبصورت فیلڈنگ یہ سرفراز احمد، سابق کرکٹ ٹیم کیپٹن. ایک اوور ایک رن، 49 اوور پر یہ میچ رکھ دیا گیا ہے. انڈیا کا ایک سکور ہے، کوئی کھلاڑی ابھی تک آؤٹ نہیں ہوا. دوسرا اوور محمد سیام، جنہوں نے پچھلے میچ میں بہت عمدہ بالنگ کی تھی، ان کو لایا گیا ہے. لیڈرم میڈیم فاسٹ بالر محمد سیام بال کریں گے. دوسرا اوور کا آغاز کریں گے. اچھا مقابلہ دیکھنے کو ملے گا. پہلی بال آئے، بال کی، لیکن یہ وائٹ بال، کیپر کی طرف سے اچھی ڈائیو، اس بال کو روکا اور امپائر کا اشارہ، یہ وائٹ بال. پہلی بال جو کہ وائٹ تھی، اگلی بال اچھی بال، اچھی بال بچے. رن بنانا چاہتے تھے لیکن بنانے نہیں دیا. 2 رن، کوئی کھلاڑی ہو نہیں. اگلی بال آئی، سیدھی بال، اپیل، لیکن اسٹمپ سے اوپر لگتی ہے بال، کوئی اشارہ نہیں امپائر کی طرف سے. اچھی بال، اچھی بالنگ اس وقت پاکستان کی طرف سے. اگلی بال دوڑے امپائر کو کراس کیا بال کی بڑے خوبصورت شاٹ پال جاتی ہے باؤنڈری کی طرف سے 4 رن کے لیے بہت عمدہ سٹروک تھا لگتا ہے 4 رن ہو چکے ہیں لیکن امپائر اس کو دیکھنا دوبارہ گوارا کریں گے مجھے لگتا ہے کہ 4 رن مل چکے ہیں انڈیا کو یس پہلی باؤنڈری آج کی پورا شاٹ لگتا ہے باؤنڈری مل گئی پھر اچھی شاٹ تھی 6 چھکا ملا ہے واو ایک مرتبہ پھر باؤنڈری سیام کا یہ پہلا اوور اور مہنگا 15 رن دے کر اس اوور کو مکمل کیا دوسری باؤنڈری آج اللہ اکبر چال وہ 2 بندے آ گئے نا بال نظارہ انڈیا کی طرف سے اچھی بیٹنگ جاری ہے لاسٹ اوور میں ایک مرتبہ پھر خوبصورت شاٹ 4 رن کے لیے عمدہ سٹروک اس کے ساتھ 20 سکور ہو چکا ہے بہت خوبصورت کور ڈرائیو کسی فیلڈر کے لیے موقع نہیں تھا علی رضا اگلی بال توڑے امپائر کراس کیا بال کی خوبصورت شاٹ اونچا شاٹ اور اس کے ساتھ یہ باؤنڈری نہیں کراس پار پائے اچھی فیلڈنگ کا مظاہرہ اونچی شاٹ کھیلا تھا بلند و بالا لیکن خوبصورت ٹرائی تھی لیکن قسمت رہے انڈیا کی بیٹس مین علی رضا بالر ہے اور نراز کی کیئر کرتے ہوئے کہ یہ کیچ ہونا چاہیے تھا لیکن سیام یہ کیچ کر نہیں پائے अली रजा दौड़ एम्पायर क्रॉस के बॉल की खूबसूरत किक शॉट है, 4 रन। ये शॉट 6 रन के लिए। पच्चीस स्कोर इंडिया का हो चुका है। तीसरा ओवर जारी है अभी। अली रजा को ये दूसरा चौका लगा है इस ओवर में। बहुत खूबसूरत शॉट थी, किसी फील्डर के लिए कोई मौका नहीं था। अगली बॉल अली रजा आए, बॉल की खूबसूरत ऊपर ऊंचा शॉट खेला इसका, और ये 4 रन एक मरतबा फिर। काफी महंगा ओवर पड़ चुका है अली रजा का, ये तीसरी बाउंड्री इस ओवर में। अगली बॉल अली रजा एक मरतबा फिर आए, बॉल की खूबसूरत शॉट है, अच्छी फील्डिंग का मुजाहरा। लगता है कोई रन नहीं बना इस बॉल में।
Work with 3 gone, it's 29 without loss.
श्याम को एक मरतबा फिर लाया गया। पिछले ओवर में इन्होंने 15 रन दिए।
Now,
3
Vaibhav
ओवर
Suryavanshi,
29 रन।
5 of 4 deliveries. And who's been the aggressor so far? It's the man at the other end, Ayush Matre. 23 of just 14 for him.
Yeah, it rained in Dubai today, something that doesn't happen very often. And this scorecard is not something you see very often. It's 5 of 4, and all the aggression is at the other end.
He could change it very quickly. The inside edge on
खूबसूरत
his
बॉल,
body.
अच्छी बॉल।
He was lining up that mid-wicket boundary, wasn't he? Was Suryavanshi. So what Sian did against the right-hander, wasn't able to get his line right, sprayed a few down leg, then down off.
Yeah, he hasn't hit the ideal length, and even the line he's been struggling with in the previous over. This is easy. There goes Suryavanshi. Pakistan have the big wicket. And it's Sayam. He makes a comeback.
बॉल कर दिया
Caught
पहली
and
बॉल
bowled.
पर।
And Pakistan
दूसरी
strike.
बॉल पर।
Just straightened up on the left-hander and held up a bit as well. Suryavanshi
One.
was just about to say that he struggled against
Talk
the
it out.
right-arm batter. Will he be better off against the left-hander?
Yeah, clearly the moisture part has just come in. The ball just holding on a bit, hitting the splice of the bat, an easy catch, a soft dismissal in the end. And Sayam, well, that is something which was very important. He dropped him earlier on, and now he makes amends at Suryavanshi leaves for 5, and India are 29 for 1.
India under-19s have lost their first wicket. Vaibhav Suryavanshi back in the hut. Aaron George walks out into the middle. He's the ideal number 3 that India found at this under-19 level. Got a very, very stylish 69 runs in the previous match against the UAE side. Very technically correct, very competent, compact, but he'll be tested here.
Oh, actually.
Lets this one go from Siam.
Yeah, that's what a wicket can do. Just get things in order. Good line, good length, asking a decent question to the batter who lets it go. We're hearing a lot of good things about Aaron, and this is how Suryavanshi fell. Because he is somebody who likes to go big, so he has hard hands. So if anything sticks out in the pitch, it's never going to be easy with hard hands. And that's exactly what happened with Suryavanshi as the Pakistan mentor Sarfraz applauds his team.
Suddenly, right after he's got a wicket, Siam's looking a lot more impactful. Remember, he's made amends as well after having dropped the Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
The important thing is to watch. This is the same kind of delivery that Suryavanshi got. But look at how George has managed it. Soft hands. Just have a look at this. Bounce again, hit the splice, but soft hands. That is the difference between George and how Suryavanshi was playing the same ball.
Off the inner edge, slice of luck. And that's 4 for George. He gets off the mark with that boundary. Siam would be thinking it just could have been another wicket for him.
Siam is suddenly looking a different bowler after picking up that wicket, and George lucky to survive this late in swing, a foolish ball. And the idea was right from the bowler, just didn't have enough luck.
Seen a left arm seamer, trouble Indian batsman. Oh, this one holds its line. The bowler's excited, the umpire's interested in that appeal, but a great delivery to end the over. A wicket-taking overs come to an end. It's 33 for 1.
Yeah.
It's turning out to be an intriguing contest between bat and ball. The India under-19s got off to a good start, and then Siam picking up that big wicket of Suryavanshi in the previous over. Down leg side, and that's been smacked away.
6.
High and handsome for 6. Get that. Ayush Matre on fire here.
Once again, poor line, poor length, and asking for trouble. Mahatre, the kind of form he's in, he's never going to miss out on such stuff. Easy pickings for him. Just getting under the ball, pivoting, and helping it on its way for a huge 6 over fine leg. Ali Raza has to just come back to line and length, keep things simple. He's just observed a wonderful over from Siam, and the difference is only good line and good length.
What's the response going to be from Ali Raza now? Still got a fielder in the slip cordon at first slip. Whatever we've seen of him is getting the ball into the right-hander. Nothing that's really held its line outside off too much.
Yeah, and he's one bowler who likes to hit the deck, and on a hard pitch, that would be an ideal for him. But at the moment, there's a bit of moisture, so the pitch isn't letting the ball fly. So maybe it's a good idea, if he doesn't get it right in this over, to take him off, allow the other pacer to come in, and then bring him after the pitch has been baked for an hour, so you can use him. So it all depends what the captain is thinking and how he can maneuver his plan.
Again, a clear indication of him wanting to bang the ball in short. That seems to be the go-to delivery for Ali Raza.
That's his natural instinct. He likes to bang the ball in, and probably an hour later he might be more effective. This Very smooth in his run-up. Eyes locked on the target. Good action, good pace. Struggling with line and length. Moisture is not an ideal condition for Ali Raza. That's the sort of bowler that he is. He enjoys good pace from the pitch.
Steered away, cleverly played. Should be a couple of runs for Ayush Matre. Yes, he will get two in the end.
Yeah, a lot to like about Mahathir's approach. He's just hit the bat balls to the boundary. He's given respect to anything that has been in the right channels. And he's just been adamant on timing the ball. He is not forcing the issue. That is the beauty about his batting. And that is why I see and I think that he's a mature batter. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
We talked about his exploits playing for Mumbai in domestic cricket. Also, of course, he's got IPL experience as well. Played for the CSK side. A handy 93 odd in one of the games last season. Rush of blood there from Matre. Thought he could clear that shortish leg side, the long leg side boundary, in fact. So I wonder why he went for that shot.
Just the confidence took him in, maybe. But this was a better line from Ali Raza. Just around the off-stump channel. Just have a look at this. And he got good height. But at the moment, it's a loopy bounce. As things get quicker, as sun bakes the pitch, Ali Raza can get more lethal.
A rush of blood there from Matre. Realizes that still there are only two fielders outside that ring, trying to make the most of the fielding restrictions. Feeling for that delivery. It's a great ball. And that will end the over as well. 5 gone. It's 41 for 1. But remember, it's Sunday, so the schools are off, but I'm sure they'll have a lot of people coming in to watch them. An India-Pakistan match.
India versus Pakistan is good enough reason to take a bit of break and watch the action.
Oh, thick edge. Thick edge, then that will yield 4 for Aaron George. He's been lucky with the 2 boundaries that he's got against his name for those 8 runs.
Yeah, he's riding his luck. Earlier, the inside edge went to the boundary, and now the outside edge goes to the boundary. But Sayam, he's in the right mode now, bowling in the channel where batters are uncertain. And this is good from him. He's the sort of bowler that should enjoy these conditions.
Right, he found the inside edge, he found the outside edge, and now on this ball, he found the meat of the bat. Did Aaron George.
The only difference is the edges went for runs, and this was a dot ball. All Asian batters love to drive the ball, and exactly that is what he's looking for. He's just leant into that one, didn't get the timing. Once again, he just pulls the length back, so batter defends on the back foot. His previous over was something that you could relate to one of the spells Junaid Khan bowled in India, where he had Kohli and Yuvraj Singh and Sehwag up front, and the ball was seaming around, and those were the lengths to hit. And bowled a couple of deliveries like that, but Junaid was a high-class bowler in such a condition.
Look at the carry as well on that delivery. Siam seems to have settled into some very fine rhythm. That one held its line, but the carry.
Yeah, so a bit more of Junaid Khan hitting the deck, getting some movement and a good carry. Just have a look at this. This is brilliant. Now this is starting to look like Gaba a little bit.
Look at that. Hamza Zahoor collecting it almost around head height. Played with soft hands. Deliberately towards third man this time by George. Get that single. But he's been in the firing line in this over.
Siam has bowled well. So it hasn't been easy start for George, but he's done well. He's played close to the body and he's played with soft hands. And as a batter, sometimes you've just got to rely on your basics and hope for the best. Because if a pitch is behaving like it's seeming around, then you don't have much choice. The bowler is bowling well.
Matre skied that one. Will it be taken? Well, it's gone for 6. It's gone the distance. The fielder running back towards the boundary rope. Thought he was in with a chance. He wasn't. The 50 comes up on the board for the India under-19s. It's 52 for 1 after 6. Well, Ayush Matre said he's seen enough. It was in the slot, in his hitting arc, and he went for it, smacking a 6 that brought up the 50 for the India under-19s in this match against the Pakistan under-19 side. The stage is set perfectly. Raza will continue to bowl from the academy and he's coming in for his 4th over. Wide down leg.
Yeah, the captain opts to give him an extra over and hope that he catches good line and good length, which at the moment isn't the case. And that is why he's conceded this many runs. He is a different bowler. He's not the bowler his stats do not suggest the kind of ability that he possesses. Sometimes you just have to operate differently in a condition which is slightly different. So George now has been lucky so far.
Couple of slips still in place, but what's happened in the 6-2 overs so far? You've got that wicket of Suryavanshi that's gone down. That's been the one setback that the India under-19s have had in this innings.
Yeah, they would have expected him to explode. He scored a big 100 to start with in this tournament. But whenever India play Pakistan, there are surprises, there are opportunities for other people to become heroes. Something Mahatma is doing so. Far, Siam has also made a good comeback. This is better. Also, George looks like somebody who's technically quite correct, whereas Mahatma stays leg side of the ball, and as he plays the ball, you can see the off stump. As a bowler, when Mahatma plays you can see the off stump, and this is something which would encourage good pacers against him, because when he's playing off the back foot, the off stump is very visible.
Yes, but he just kind of backs himself to be able to get the bat on ball. Wants to give himself some room to free his arms. George this time controls that shot well. He's played it in the gap. He's played it for 4. They bat in contrasting styles, but George is just as effective when it comes to getting runs.
Yeah, Ali Raza needs to realize the pitch is not at its very quickest at the moment. So the shortest stuff is giving the batters time to rock back and pull him. Just have a look at this. The ball sports from a shorter length, and it's not the time to bowl short. Maybe after an hour things would be different, But not this time. He just needs to hold this line and length and be patient with the ball.
Right, boundary would have eased the pressure because it came off the meat of the blade for Aaron George, who'd edged 2 fours before. So this one's come off the meat of the blade. Plays defensively. It's very, very technically sound, very compact as a cricketer, and that's what you'd want at a number 3 in a 50-over game.
Yeah, just watching his last defensive shot, you could see another piece of good technique, just getting behind the line of the ball, covering the stumps, and displaying a good batsmanship, especially against the new ball. And this is something the bowlers don't like at all. When a batter is fully behind your line and he just presents the full face and blocks it easily, not a good for the bowlers.
Salman Butt did a lot to the other bowlers.
Once again, George just playing with the full face. Looks a very attractive player. And this is how he went about his business in the previous game. Some very beautiful wristy drives and playing the short ball with control as well. Yeah, there comes the cover drive, the variation one. And this extra cover stroke, always a special shot watch and a bit of luck even on that day. You're entitled to a bit of luck as a player.
Love the way he drives, the inside-out drive through extra cover. It's one of the strengths that he has. That's been worked away. Should be another single. As he retain strike with the end of the over. It's 58 for 1. Evenly sent out.
Yeah, it's been a good start from the way he's gone gung-ho at the start, accompanied by Aaron George. Sayam continues from the school end. Played with soft hands once more, negotiating that bounce. It's a good time to welcome Asad Ali into the commentary box. Good morning.
A very good morning indeed. Unlike the Dubai mornings, this morning has been really good. Really good for India under 19 also. They're off to a very good start, 58 for 1. But the good part for Pakistan is that Sam has found his rhythm. He's running in well. You can tell the way he's just running in and just banging it in the right areas. That's what you want to see. Although the focus has been on Ali Raza, but I'm glad that for Pakistan, it's working for Sayam at the moment. He's the one who's taken the wicket, the big wicket of Vaibhav.
Yeah, he took his time because in that first over, he's a tad bit wayward, was expensive. Shows that he knows that he can make that comeback. He gauged the conditions eventually. Tad bit fuller, but it's a no ball. So a chance for Aaron George to chance his arm as well.
Lucky George, I'd like to call him, since confidence that is required in this inning. It's looked good for his 14. But how well Matre has played. 37 of 21. He's been in action from the word go.
Not really known to play with the long handle, Aaron George, but let's see how he deploys this one. Tried to give it the long handle and missed it completely.
Yeah, that's what I said, that he's found that rhythm and he's bowling in that right area. The length has been the key. And we believe that the match. There's probably a touch fuller, maybe he can go. He can afford to go a touch fuller also. He was just looking to clear it towards cow corner, clearing his front leg. That's what we usually see in T20 cricket.
Oh, straight over the bowler's head. This is what he's known for. A classic shot by a classy batter.
Gloria said, doesn't get any better than this. Doesn't get any straighter than this. Just weighted enough. Great balance. Have a look at this. Great hand-eye coordination. High elbow, great balance. Great weight transfer into the shot. And the placement on top of it. Superb cricket.
I often say in this era of destructors in chief, he's a constructor in chief. The way he constructs his innings, Aaron George.
And you do need such batters, especially playing against Pakistan, because there are nerves. Maybe somebody like Weber who likes to go after bowling. In all those situations, you leave somebody with the sane head who can just play out the overs. Just one change, Abdul Subhan coming in for Pakistan. India under 19 unchanged from the last game. Why would they change? They had such a fantastic game, that one.
The question is, why did Pakistan under 19 change? Because they also had a very fantastic game in the previous one.
Fantastic. Up and over. That's glorious hit. So played with such ease and got the boundary. Fantastic. 8 overs done. 67 for 1.
I have no qualms.
Right arm over, bowler change.
Well, the change has come in now as Subhan gets a look in.
I was of this opinion that he could have been brought in a little earlier because Ali Raza was not right. Because he's tall, he's got a high arm action, he'll get the length right till the time a service like this. But this one, whoa, just timed it, placed it, all class written all over it.
It's so fascinating, isn't it? Because now we see these 360 shots and we're looking back and waxing lyrical about someone who's playing the classic cover drive the way he is. Underappreciated nowadays.
Yeah, that's better. That's a good start from Subhan. He'll get the length right. His action allows him to get that. I believe it's been a very good change, although not many teams change a winning combination. But just looking at the surface, looking at the opponents, he's made a very good change. Still remember, he got a 6 for the previous time he played against under 19, 6 for 57 at Dubai Cricket Stadium.
And also took 2 wickets against India in that clash in the previous edition. So familiar foes, obviously. These two teams, Ayush Matre and Vaibhav Suryavanshi were in that team last season or last tournament.
Yeah, that's a very disciplined start. He's right on the money, right in the right length and the line. This is a good partnership that's building up. We've got lots of quality boundaries. Have a look at this. This one has to be the shot of the morning so far. And this one again, not scared to go over the head of the fielders. That's the courage that you need from these young batters.
And also gauges the conditions, knows very well that right now it is the power play. You can exploit it by going a little more aerial. As the field opens up at the end of the 10th, you'd see him hitting all those shots along the ground. There is no doubt about it. What's also interesting, Asad, we're talking about how he is showcasing that technicality and the technical skill. But when it comes to bowlers, as we can see, Subhan, he is bowling that test match length. And that has become more and more appreciated again.
Yeah, it comes natural to him We saw that the spell that we mentioned earlier, that 6 for 57, he got most of the wickets with that length because that surface was assisting him. And similar sort of surface, though this I can relate this surface to that one. So that's why I was this opinion that maybe he could have been brought earlier than he is.
Flicked away off the pads. Gorgeous George. Once more.
Great wrist work. Great wrist work. At this pace, doing it with pace, just amazing talent. You have to appreciate the talent. Just waited. Kicks it over. Although there was a fielder placed, but the placement was such that he had no chance to get to the ball. This partnership, oh, it's looking good. 43 of 34.
Again, the punch, the sound of the bat. You seem very impressed.
I just love it whenever I see a proper batter. Like we mentioned earlier, like you were saying that in the age of T20s where young batters are just looking to go big, you see a player like who's technically correct, who's playing those rolling shots, and on occasion he's not scared to go over the head of the fielders. You just love this copybook cricket. It will always stay. Wherever you go, whatever format you see, it will stay.
We are looking at the young stars or superstars of tomorrow. Perhaps she will be donning the India jersey on the cricket pitch in a few years as well. Takes the outside edge. There is a third man to mop things up. At the end of 9, it's 73 for 1. Yeah, if we take a look at how successful these teams have been so far in the history of the DP World Men's Under-19 Asia Cup, India Under-19, of course, have been superb. They've won this tournament multiple times. So has Bangladesh now recently, back-to-back champions, and Pakistan at number 3. Again, copy-paste that previous shot. It's as if it's built out of a computer.
Yeah, it's getting tougher and tougher for the Pakistan fast bowlers because the variety, the range these two batters have. They can hit it over the head of the cover fielder, and then you see this again, the great balance, high elbow. This is what you want to see. The key is the balance, stable base that helps him get that elevation where he can go over the head of the fielder. That's sensational cricket from these two batters. Few questions for Pakistan fast bowlers to be answered there.
Uppercut. One bounce towards third man. And finally, Ayush Matre gets strike. Since we've come into the commentary box, I think he's played only one delivery.
Yeah, but he's done really well, 38 of 22. Especially took on the Pakistan fast bowlers early on. It's never easy. But the way he managed Ali Raza in the first over, I think that made a statement. We're in it. We're coming off. May have taken the wicket off Weber, but we all can be Weber on our day.
No, absolutely. As partnership reaches 49, he cuts a disappointing figure. He knows he wanted to make an impression today. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, the ball just held up a little bit. Kind of a soft dismissal.
Yeah, that can happen, Atish. When you're a natural stroke maker, you're always searching for that length. You're always searching for big runs. You tend to get double-minded and you can tend to get a little confused. This is exactly what the pitch didn't really suit his style of batting. It was holding up a little, and that's what happened in that delivery. Yeah, she surely will be disappointed because Pakistan India is such a huge game. Everyone wants to perform because that's an opportunity to become a superstar from a star. However, this is how he went. Look, he was looking to go maybe towards that onside. That's what he looks for. But he decided very late that maybe it's not there to be hit at. Just a check stroke. But guess what? He was late by then.
Because of that high backlift as well, perhaps it's a little tougher to. The keeper showcasing interest. Siam got in the captain. A huge blow for India under 19.
And a brilliant wicket to take for Pakistan. We thought that he's not getting the strike much in the previous couple of overs. That is the reason probably he was just annoyed. He wants to go big. He wanted to go after the bowling. That got big on him. Great length. Length has been the key. And a great catch from the wicketkeeper. Running behind is never easy. And they're jubilant. And why not? They needed to break this partnership and they have been able to do.
Yeah, the captain exits, the vice captain enters. Off the back of a 50 in his own right against the UAE, Vihan Malhotra. And what's interesting now is lefty-righty combination at
And I won't be surprised to see Ali Raza back from this end because he's bowled 5 overs, maybe one more over, and then Ali may bring back Ali Raza from this end. Although he didn't have the ideal of the starts, but we know the quality that he possesses. But at the moment, they'll have to rebuild again. 9.5 overs, they were off to a good start. Runs, doesn't matter. It's a wicket column.
He's found his spot. He's on the money. After 10, 78 for 2.
Samir.
The mentor and the manager for Pakistan under-19 team, a World Cup winner at this level, under-19, a Champions Trophy winner. So it's great that he's involved with these boys at this young age. We had a talk with him in the commentary box in the previous game. Lots of knowledge that he shared about how things are going at this level. They had a 5-month camp with these young boys. And that's the signal that shows that the 10 overs have passed. Power play done. And we can say that it has been shared by both sides just because they lost the second wicket by the end of the 10th.
Yeah. Just to let you know, this would be a 29-over block as opposed to the usual 30. Oh, a toe crusher by Subhan at the start towards George. You mentioned the 5-month camp. And yes, of course, that means everyone was, together and a tight-knit unit. Let's just take a look at the wicket and how that transpired. Ayush Matre departing.
Yeah, that got big on him. It was a very well-directed shot, once delivery. That's what you want to see. Targeting the helmet, they always say to the fast bowlers. But lots of credit to the wicketkeeper, Hamza Zahoor. Did really well there. And you can tell they're pumped up. They needed that the partnership breaker. And Siam is the man again.
Yeah, to my question, once this delivery is done, given that they were in a camp for 5 months, yes, of course, the talent has been bred, but we've noticed the preparations for an Afghanistan under-19 side or an India under-19 side entailed that they played a lot of matches against other teams. That wasn't the case for Pakistan. So is that a cause for concern?
Well, definitely, it surely is. Because when you don't play enough cricket, enough matches, it really gives you those nerves. But I'm glad they've been, Azhar Ali, the former Pakistan captain, he's been working with them. Now Sarfraz Ahmed is working with them. There are all other, this Mansoor Amjad, he's played under 19s World Cup. Well, it's no substitute to the match practice, but still they have a lot of knowledge to share with these young boys. That helps. Imagine somebody like Azhar Ali spending so much time with you in the camp, so that helps. But Pakistan possesses so much natural talent, and in a game against India, and if you're able to bring that passion out on that day, if you're able to play at your best, I think it doesn't matter. So it makes a difference. But again, in this game, well, it's all passion, I tell you.
I guess only time will tell as we reach the business end of this match when things get a little nervy with that lack of match experience come into play, because passion can get you to a certain point, but that experience also counts.
Definitely, that surely is there. But just to start of the game, you can tell, had Pakistan not taken those 2 wickets, it would have been a different story. But now that they've taken 2 wickets, those nerves have settled. And now you can see both the bowlers, they're running in well, bowling in the right areas. It's all about having a good start against India.
Yeah, negotiated that bounce well. As of now, it seems like both the fast bowlers have put a coin on the pitch and they're just hitting that coin again and again.
That's what good fast bowlers do. They understand. That's called the game awareness, understanding the conditions early and then being consistent. Remember, they have a fast bowling coach, Rao Iftikhar Anjum, former test cricketer. So yes, he was very, very consistent with his line and length. He can bowl all day at one line and length. So we can see that in this bowling lineup also.
A touch fuller this time. At the end of 11, it's still 81 for 2.
Eden Garden 100 by 1 off 500. And you right,
Yeah, you were talking about him, the bowling coach, the fast bowling coach of Pakistan. He must be feeling happy with the way the bowlers have started.
Yeah, the way the bowlers have made a comeback, I would say, because you know what happened in the first 2 overs. So pulling back things, yeah, that's what I was referring to. That I won't be surprised that they bring back Ali Raza, and so they have from the end. Sayam was bowling, so that's good captaincy, because now as sun is waking down, the surface has settled down just a little. But I guess what, the clouds are back.
Oh, there is more purchase from this end, clearly, as of right now. We saw Siam exploiting it, and now Ali Raza on first ball itself getting that bounce.
That's exciting times. Bringing him back, good pace. That shot is still, I will say, you can just go a little further in the length. That will help. What Siam was doing, or now from Subhan is doing from the other end. But this is good captaincy from Farhan Yusuf, bringing him back. They know that another wicket here will surely put Pakistan in front in this game.
Are there big hopes from him, Ali Raza? Because obviously he has a lot of raw pace, it's clear to see. He knows how to take wickets. We've spoken about his records before. So clearly he's someone to look out for the future.
Great headers on his shoulders also. He was very good in Pakistan Super League. He got
to try and get you this match. The Pakistan team entered the premises full of hope. So did the Indian side. Their focus only on this game. They warmed up and then the rain was relentless. It played a bit of a spoil sport. We thought we wouldn't get a game in because our broadcast production elements, the engineering team, was in a tizzy.
Yeah, the only person who was working was Raman Bhai. The way he was taking those videos, making videos, he was very active since morning.
This is the rain that we're talking about. And eventually the sun did come out. And we got a game on our hands. It was Raman did that last reel that the sun came out. You wonder if the commentator's curse just expands onto social media as well.
He's found the length, and that's a good news for Pakistan. The rhythm is there, and I won't be surprised you will see an odd Yorker coming and steaming in. He has a very much capability of doing that. We saw that in the game against Malaysia. He was lethal, he was brutal against Malaysian batters. So don't get surprised if you see a in-swinging Yorker coming very soon.
Is because there is a huge cloud just hovering above the ICC Academy ground.
Oh, there's an opportunity, direct it. Probably would have made it safely. He's a very good judge of the run these two are. There's the substitute fielder, Momin Kamran on field. Have a look at it. Very quickly realizing which side of the field that the ball is gone. This is good cricket.
Yeah, with his left hand. I don't mind this. There is a slip being deployed since Ali Raza is going over the wicket to the lefty.
Persisting with the length, holding up a little. This is good from Ali Raza. He's made a good comeback. 12 done, 82 for 2.
Savan Red third. Very economical so far. Conceded the 9. Again taking that risk. Oh, just falls short of third man. Ali Raza, who's just bowled an over. Perhaps wasn't as ready.
Yeah, that's not the first time that the ball has flown to third. Just bowled an over, makes a little tired effort, slow in reacting. Slow in reaction, yeah, he was hoping that it will carry to him, but it didn't quite carry to him. I'm telling you, Aaron, Lucky George, he is.
Yes, few streaky runs he's gotten today. No doubt about it. Few outside edges, inside edges. Oh, this was glorious with found the fielder.
Yeah, great hit. Right from the middle of the bat, great balance. Yeah, every time these batters have played towards cover, they look so elegant. I tell you, great balance.
All of you watching this match at home, And Asad here would remember that old nursery rhyme, rain, rain, go away, come again some other day. And that's what we'll be praying right now. Because there is this one large cloud hovering above, but beyond that, you can see the clear blue sky again.
It's been 20 deliveries that we haven't seen boundary from Indian batters. So that shows that Pakistan has made a good comeback, especially since the introduction of Subhan. He's pulled back things. He's just given away 10 runs only, although wicketless so far, but still he's just controlled things. He's not given away anything. And that's because the length that he bowls at. He's got a very cool and calm approach to the surface and then bangs in shot. He's got a great action, which can be useful on such surfaces.
Was a leading wicket taker for Pakistan under 19 in the previous edition of this tournament. Just rolled his fingers on it, but well picked up by Vihan. And Farhan Yusuf has a race with the ball and he loses. First boundary of Vihan's bat, that drought of 20 deliveries is now over.
That's a superb shot. Fantastic. Again, the balance and the weight transfer. Brilliant. Have a look at this. Eyes wide open. Covering the line and then placing it high elbow. The key was the placement. The way he just waited with an angle bat, placed it between the two fielders. Brilliant.
I wonder that previous delivery where he got the middle of the bat and he found the fielder, did that give him one, confidence, and second, just understanding the angle a little bit where he needs to place it. There. It'll be signaled as a wide, but it was calculative by Vihan, wasn't it?
Yeah, overcompensating Subhan this time, going towards leg side. Because if you err in your length, there's very much opportunity for the batters to go on you, and that's exactly what happened in the previous delivery. It was pitched up, and you rightly mentioned spot on you were when he found out that he just needs to play it with soft hand. Then looking for some swing from that angle, he's
Again found the fielder. Good fielding.
a change in field, so touch slower this time from Subhan. He's trying different things. Good effort by Momin Kamar, but could quite collect it cleanly. Current run rate 6.94. That's mainly because they had a good start when Matre just went after early in the very first over, and the second to Sayam scored 38 of 25.
Much better. It'll be a single to end the 13th. 90 for 2. Yeah, 13 overs and 90 for 2. India under 19. The 2 wickets, of course, the 2 openers. Ayush Matre and Vaibhav Suryavanshi departing. As Ali Raza comes in once more from the school end.
All smiles in the crowd, having a look at what the future brings for these countries.
Uppercut. And it's a telling blow. A boundary for George.
Another great shot. Watching the ball closely. That angle coming into play again on top of the bounce. That's brilliant. Great batting. Just hurrying on towards his 50. Have a look at this. Great wrist work also. The key is that he'll have a close look at the ball and then place it. Good cricket. He knows that there is no fielder at that point, at that area. It's looking really good. Really dangerous for Pakistan.
Oh, they're trying to lay out that trap though now. There is a deep backward point being deployed for that very purpose, to let him know that now you'll have to hit all those shots along the ground. Let's see if he can do that. Oh, he goes short, and it's crashed into the helmet. We hope he's all right. Oh, that does good. There will be a concussion protocol for sure. Rishikesh Kanitkar there, sharing a concerned look. That was a message by Ali Raza.
That was surely a very quick delivery, surprised him. And the direction of the ball, the previous one outside the off stump, but this one was well directed towards his helmet. And right where the logo is, that's not good. This can hurt. It can just put you in a shock when it hit him. That's why he straight away went down. We pray that there's nothing serious, no serious harm done to this youngster.
Yeah, because of that, there's a slight pause and drinks has been announced.
We'll be getting a new helmet.
Yeah, if you find yourself in Dubai on a Sunday afternoon, there's no better way to spend it than to watch the superstars of tomorrow in India and Pakistan locking horns. And the crowd is coming in numbers, in troves, trying to negotiate with the security. Can we please get in? We've been told that letting in families is the priority, so that children also get the opportunity to see these boys in action.
Absolutely. Everybody wants to get involved in this game somehow or the other. And we are lucky enough to be here in the commentary box. This is good. And this is a good step that letting families in, letting the young kids, girls come in. As Ali Raza again steams in, that's definitely going down. Because it's very important to have those kids come and get the feel of how it feels like playing against Pakistan or playing against India. Brings out the best in everyone. So you want to be in the action, you want to be in the ground or around anywhere.
Yeah, there's a badge of honor now on Aaron George's helmet. You could see where it hit him, right at the rim. And then onto the logo. That was a quick delivery.
Wonder if he's using the same helmet or he has changed it. Another quick one. He's making a statement. Ali Raza, that's brilliant. This is what you want to see. Some express fast bowling against quality batting. Doesn't get any better than this.
What a contest between bat and ball. I'm loving it. Especially because of the pitch as well, with that green tinge on it. You know that it can come onto the bat if you play the right shots, which Aaron George has done time and again. But Ali Raza is being feisty, he's being fiery, and he's trying to send a message.
A clear message.
So Asad, when you're a fast bowler and there are expectations on you and you didn't start off well, there is a course correction for Ali Raza right now from the other end. Trying to trap him with the Yorker. Drifting down leg perhaps. What a competition between these two.
You remember I mentioned just be careful with the Yorker. That's exactly what I was referring to. He set him up with the length deliveries and shorter ones and then followed up with this one. It might have gone down, but better directed Yorker would have made trouble for the batters. Yeah, that's a good decision by the umpire. That surely was going down. But great setup from Ali Raza. Few short deliveries to follow this Yorker. Brilliant. That's what I said. He's got a great head on his shoulders. He can plan, he can set up batters. It's good.
Beats the outside edge. He's on song now, is Raza. 14, done, 95 for 2. Well, it's a very good contest, I'll tell you, that's developing. India may be scoring at a brisk pace, but I think this game is nicely poised. Very, very nicely poised. This is what happened. Oh, this was a nasty one because Pakistan fast bowlers have worked up a lot of pace. They're not short. They've been a little bit erratic with the line and length. This is very good. Paying so much attention, and then they go through the protocol. You change the helmet, and thankfully he's fine. George, he's looked good, but I'll tell you, it's a very critical phase. Runs down to fine leg. Good morning, Salman.
Good morning, Roshan, and it's an intense contest at the moment. Lately, the Pakistan bowlers have just picked up the right line, right length, and they've swapped ends as well. And we've seen that the far end where Sayam bowled his first spell from is just been assisting the bowlers a touch more than the pavilion end. As the crowd enjoying this game, this battle is always the one that attracts eyeballs around the world. Sohan approaches the crease.
Well, one thing about the Pakistan fast bowlers is there's been a lot of intensity in terms of the way they bowled. Maybe they were a touch short earlier on, taken on by the Indian openers, and the Indian batters. But having said that, I think they've settled in. They've got into a better rhythm now. They brought that run rate, which was hovering around 8, 9 at one stage, to around. It's a phase where they haven't let the Indian batters express themselves as freely as what they did earlier. Beautiful, beautiful. What about that? We were talking about not letting the Indian batters express themselves, and then out comes that shot. That was sumptuous. The 100's up.
This is special. This is classic from the left-hander. Left-handers always are classy, Abe, and this is one example of that. Just stand on the up. This wasn't just, it was a played of a good ball. It wasn't loose. He just used his height and his extension of the arms to full effect in this stroke. Beautifully timed.
More runs here. Only a single. Just going back to that shot and just look at this boundary, and if you're wondering who was waxing so much of eloquence, it was another left-hander in the commentary box with me, so no wonder he's talking about left-hand batting, but that was beautiful.
Yeah, it had class written all over it. Through the covers, all along the carpet, high elbow, full extension of the arms. So much good technique involved.
Last ball of the over. Straight. Oh, not good fielding. Not good fielding. There was no run there actually. Maybe at best a single. Pakistan will have to be a little bit sharp here. 103 for 2.
Off spinners to bowl to left-handers and left-arm spinners to bowl right-handers. But good bowlers defy those boundaries. And that is how the young men should look at the game.
Absolutely, because when you're playing at the highest level, you should be. I mean, for these guys, it's their highest level, the U19 at the moment. Asia Cup, maybe Under 19 World Cup might be, greater competition, but they're not short of good competition here. So you should know, I mean, whether you bowl to a left hand or right hand, how to bowl and how to survive. Doing that, maybe even dismiss. Now asking for a catch. They're very confident. They are very, very confident, but not him. He's not moved. And I like the reaction of Malhotra. Well, they were very confident. Did you pick up any sound? I couldn't.
Well, the keepers are always confident with their appeals, and well, this one, I don't think that there was anything on with the bat. As this one is an easy chance on offer, and this time it's taken clearly, no doubt about it. So Malhotra, he has to leave, and the trick of the spin works.
Indeed, and he dismisses a left-hander, bowling over the wicket. So we spoke about theory being defied, but I feel that the ball again stopped a bit. And look at him, he was beaten in the drive, and look at how the handle turns. So that's the reason, the return catch.
Yeah, being casual has proven costly to the batter because he wasn't on top of the ball. He just relied on his extension. Vihan Malhotra goes for 12 as India 105 for 3.
We talk about big moments in a game. I think it's that kind of a moment in this match here. Can Pakistan, now that they've just managed to get another new batter in, Trivedi, can they drive home the advantage? I feel this is decisive. This little face is going to be critical. We got a slip in. Oh, that's the one that comes in with the arm. One thing about these youngsters, Salman, is they're fearless the way they play those shots.
Yeah, one great trait of being in your teens is that you don't think that much. And this is a good take, diving to his right side, being a left arm spinner. It's not easy, but he's done a good job, picked up a wicket straight away. Once again, tossing up. And I think this is the way to go. As 16 overs are now complete, India 106 for 3. I think he's one of the coaches for the ICC.
I can tell you there's a lot of interest, not just around the world, but in the UAE, in Dubai in particular. Lots of expats that's living and working here, coming over to watch possibly the game of the tournament, India-Pakistan. Trivedi on the back foot that time, just waiting for the ball to come on to him. Nicely played, getting on top of it.
Yeah, Subhan being a tall bowler, he does extract more bounce than the other bowlers. And perhaps this is one of his strengths. And that is one of the reasons why he has this point a bit towards gully position. Trivedi is up against Subhan. Just faced one delivery from Subhan. Yeah, this is better. Looking to bowl within the stumps, making the batter play. This is good approach by the bowler.
See, we speak a lot about the Indian side, about the exposure they have, about the level of cricket they play. I mean, we know that the captain, Ayush, has already played first-class cricket. There are a few like that. You know what Suryavanshi has achieved. So that's exposure at another level when it comes to the under-19 side. So this man's already a first-class cricketer and proved himself with results. That is a rarity and that luxury. How does it compare with this current Pakistan team? Do they have the same kind of exposure?
Well, if you talk about exposure and how many tours a player has gone to, or how many countries he's played in, and how many different bigger competitions that he has performed in, then these young boys, very few of them have toured another country. I think Subhan has played under 19s before, so has Ali Raza, and maybe one of the batters. But the rest are very new to this international exposure at the under 19 level. Beautifully bowled, just a hint of movement away, and he just beat the bat. What I like about Subhan's over, especially this one, is that he's just been keeping it simple, hitting the right line, right length, bowling patiently, and let the new batter deal with it.
Yep, I think the length is perfect. Perfect length and holding its line. Just look at where the keeper takes it. Just kept going, but this extra bit of bounce. He's not express compared to some of the other Pakistan bowlers, but I think he's quick enough in terms of pace. Maybe mid 130s to the high 130s, but getting a lot of bounce.
And tall bowlers look different when they can bowl mid 130s. They have this advantage. Yeah, this was a confident stroke, a push towards mid-on. Didn't get him any runs, but certainly would boost his confidence. Trivedi, they know, both George and Trivedi, they have to put up a partnership. That is what India needs now. They have had a good start, but they've lost 3 wickets. In Pakistan, if they can keep chipping in with regular pickup of wickets, I think they'll be much better off. Pakistan cannot afford a big partnership, and India cannot afford wickets in clusters.
They'll get a single, and interestingly, Trivedi will keep the strike. 107 for 3. Well, interesting. Don't tell me whom she's supporting. 107 for 3. We're going to continue with left arm spin. Pakistan will like this because they bowled more to Trivedi. He's faced 8 deliveries and George has been off strike. So this to me perfect for Pakistan's plans because they got the option of attacking the new batter and they're also keeping the set batter off strike. So that could, to a certain extent, sometimes frustrate him. So they need to exploit this situation.
Yeah, longer layoff from the strike can get to you as a batter, especially when you're very young. So you need to keep a very cool and a calm head under such a situation. This might be close, but maybe it's hit the glove. That was right in front of the stumps. It's not a great option at the moment.
Well, I think they're looking at another concussion test here because it seemed to have hit the helmet somewhere. That's the Sri Lankan umpire. Otachi. The sweep. No,